Okay, I'm back. And if I'm right, at least I hope I am, we should have access to the second part of the story, right? About now. Which, okay, that's a permanent challenge. Not what I was thinking of. Wait, okay, that can get done. Wait. Isn't... Is it not up yet? Because we've got Looper. I thought the second half would come with her. But let me check the quest and all that. Okay, it does, it just... Wait, am I not tracking it? Oh, come on, why wasn't I tracking it? Yeah, there, now it's up. Okay, so as I said, we've got the second half of the story. Hopefully it's going to be just as good as the first half. And, yeah. Let's get to it. Wait, I'll go this way, it's quicker. Alright, so, yeah, go over here. And start here. And after I finished, I will make my decision if I want to pull Looper, which is probably going to be a yes. But I do want to get more Asterite first before I even pull, because as you can see, I am running a bit low. I just might not be able to get a weapon now. But yeah, even though it's a spear, that's the look of a longsword, whatever it is. Yeah, I do like that though. So, wait, is there anything new here? No, it's just all this stuff which I ain't gonna touch. I just want to get rid of these red marks. I don't want to see them again, anymore. I just will never touch them. And I'm so upset about that, because I wanted that ticket that we got to be one free ticket to get either one of these. Not money off, which, as I said before, but still, that would have been good. But now, yeah, so let's just get going and see what we're doing. Wonder if we're going to actually find out more stuff about Cartafia. Wonder if they're actually going to meet up. I wonder. So,
you've come, warrior.
I have. Ooh.
The mighty guardian, Arudicus Arsenosa, is not the kind of echo too warm to crowds. The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming.
Yeah, well, I've already beaten her already.
But she is still an echo and can't talk.
Yeah, it does. Wait, what are the lotties? They can talk in their own way. She should be able to. Oh, what am I seeing?
These sounds.
What? What do you hear? Chaos? Uh-oh. She's going somewhere.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
You could say that.
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
The Veil of Glory.
Ooh.
It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest.
Okay.
But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing. Only their weapons returned. Arsenos's frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the Great Aegon and receive the Lioness's blessing. Hearing the voices of our ancestors by Arsenos' side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
My sword's glowing.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like what Abby described on our journey to Septimont, but the source eluded me at the time.
What am I doing there? Trying to touch something or what? It looks like I'm fisting it. Yeah.
But now, I found it.
Ooh. The source of the noise?
The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together? I'm not sure if Septimontian rituals will interest you, but you might uncover something useful, no?
Yeah.
Perfect. Let's head out.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. I knew something was gonna happen.
What is it?
She took a step back.
Nothing. Just a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something.
Lupa!
Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
Alright. Chapter 6.
These days have been a feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
Alright, going that way, so... Fly! Up high! Wait, why am I landing? Oh. I did the wrong thing. Oh. I'm landing down here.
Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once?
Yeah. Oh, look at her! Look at her go! Oh yeah, she seems so fun. Yeah, definitely she seems fun. Oh.
I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
These tacit discords didn't gather from the surroundings. It's more like they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just ahead. The Veil of Glory, where heroes are laid to rest.
Alright, so... yeah, let's go! Whee! Ah, dang it. Ah! Oh, we're still seeing this.
From my homeland.
Oh, that... what the hell's going on there?
That girl just now. That was Mia.
Yeah, we've seen her.
The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this.
Yeah, because she was heading there.
I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathea, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathea arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her.
Yeah, it seems weird.
If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunasi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep.
Possibly.
If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption. Herlova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodian's control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan?
Huh.
When I first
Interesting.
met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathea's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodian's presence.
You felt both?
Did they cross paths? If Cardathea is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodian's influence? Was Herlova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Questions.
Hey! Is something wrong? Is there something you need? Or something you want to say?
I'm worried. Yeah, I'm gonna trust her.
I'm sorry. I don't recall crossing paths with Cardathea, but you could be right. I may have and just forgotten about it. These past days, there have been moments when I feel lost, forgetting what I was doing a heartbeat ago. I don't know if it's the Threnodians' work, but if something is wrong and it's trying to twist my mind...
So I could go back to before. Memory of a goldfish, right? 3-second memory.
You'd make the right call, wouldn't you, my fellow warrior? You'd protect my honor and my dignity.
And that is killing you so you don't bring more dishonor to yourself. Is that what you're getting at?
There's more at stake than that, Lupa. I've heard the Septimont saying, all for glory, fear no death. But sometimes, living takes more courage than dying.
True.
Well then, that'll do just fine. I trust you, warrior. Just as you trust me.
It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
Yeah. Alright, let's go. Wait. Oh, we need this. Thank you. Alright, so... Wait, did this... Was that always here? I'm not sure. Or was that just added here now? Whoa.
Winds of the wild. I smell fear.
Yeah, so do I.
Nothing. Such is it. Glory is upon us.
Spin around. Keep it up. Oh. That was it. Aw. Come on, I want more. So, all fights, Lupa's gonna be able to be played.
Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the fallen heroes. We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them.
Yeah, and these are big swords. Yeah, I'm I'm climbing on it. Who wielded this? Who has a shield like this? Yeah. Yeah. Seriously, who wielded this? Honestly, who? I'd like to know. I'd like to see him. All right. Yeah, skip that. I ain't reading it. Sword in the stone. Can I be King Arthur?
This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the F4 back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back.
She's back.
In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption.
Wait, that's an evil sword?
But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
I have the power!
It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Dragona, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks.
Ah, so we heard Cartathea. Wait 1 minute. Seriously, noise out there? Really sucks.
Power needs room.
Oh, what was that? Okay.
More Tacit Discord, just like last time.
For a split second,
Kick
the blade
ass!
shifted, just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as Tacit Discords.
Get him!
I hear cowering prey. The fight is on!
Haha! Go get him!
Into the spotlight!
Woohoo! Okay.
I will end you!
There we go.
The tidal blight. It's an outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is the source.
So, wait. Okay. Gotta pick up 3 pieces of armor. And then we can use Big Slash. Okay, and now Big Slash. Ah. There we go.
underground. Come, we should check it out.
Yeah, we should. You know, I basically want that sword. Ooh. We have something. We got blue circles. What's creeping out of it? Or is it just a shadow? Yeah, just a shadow. Huh. Door.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
Ooh, the plot thickens. Wait, what?
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Wait, really? Imperator left his mark here? Or her mark? Uh-oh. Lupa? What the hell, Lupa? Uh-oh.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathia.
Ooh.
Not just knowledge. You've stolen the Sentinel's access too.
Ooh.
Lupa's role in the story isn't yours.
No, you're not falling.
Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required.
I have a book.
I believe in you, warrior.
Okay.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide. Swim, swim, wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction, on the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend, is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Ooh, getting good.
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
Are we done yet? Yeah, we're done with story time.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands.
And you run into a buck.
This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories.
Ah.
The story of the Great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumes Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next.
Yeah.
After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off.
Come again.
But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartathea. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Oh, I'm playing as her right now. Okay, so we've entering branch paths. Okay, this seems a little fun. doesn't it? Wait, then how does that split into 3? Oh, basically I just go to each one of these to... Oh, I don't know, I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused. But... still... let's keep going. Right. Yeah, I didn't really get much, did I? And plus, I'm in... No, I could end. But nah, I'm gonna keep going.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. Is the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
Alright, quickly, down. Down, down, down. And landing. Ooh.
In a past story, I came here with Cartothea.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer.
I feared as much. Then this is where we stop.
What's going on with you?
Strange. I remember everything about Septimont, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone stole your role in the story.
Oh.
Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable.
How could they do that?
Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Cartothea. You saved me, but I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I heard tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
It does not look good. Does not seem good. Oh.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags and wind chimes, time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Renacita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Yeah. Wonder who it is, though.
Septimont. Can I leave it to you?
No.
One word answer.
You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean...
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness.
Ooh, what's that?
Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me.
Yeah, me.
Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
That's good.
All right, gods of the air. I'll try my best. First, tell me, what is that person's name?
Surprised you haven't said it yet. Did you catch that? Or not? Okay, bye.
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
Ooh. Ah, widescreen. So you remember
the
now.
submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus.
Ooh.
Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimonts once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try.
Yeah, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Right, wait, am I on this path? Right, or... Oh, this is gonna make things a lot more complicated. Or... wait, they just everything that's coming... Okay, so... Am I just going through everything and it's slowly piecing all the stuff in? Because that one wasn't there before, was it? So yeah.
Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving. To protect these waters, the stewards must have set up a platform with gladiator spears nearby. I'll activate the patrol unit, then grab a spear from the platform to clear out this blight.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, wrong button. Alright, you do that. Okay, spear.
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its sword and open the gates, I need to clear the arms too.
Yeah.
I hear cowering prey.
Ooh. Ah! It's blocking one.
The fight is on! Break darkness!
Yo, get him! Oh! Whoa.
Glory is upon us!
Alright. You want to show up and say hi. I can do that. Yeah, no. Oh, there's still more.
With me to victory!
Woohoo!
Please, Bill!
Now get him!
Together we howl! Hit!
Ah, we're not done yet. Almost.
Boom!
There we go. Okay, give me that spear. Okay, that's one side. Wait, what? That's supposed to happen?
Need to check for more patrol units nearby.
Oh, wait. Okay, I'll go the proper way. Didn't think that was gonna show up. But it did. Okay, anything else? Oh yeah, of course you're gonna get stopped along the way. It's not gonna be easy. It's not always gonna be easy, is it? Oh. Yeah, it's back.
I hear cowering prey. Triumph at the spear tip!
Haha, yeah! Get him!
Together we
Alright, get him!
lackluster.
Oh. Yeah, can you not? Yeah, no. How about now?
Into the spotlight!
Got him. Alright. Take the spear. And free both arms. Oh. Well, what? It was just one I had to do? Huh. That's good. Makes things easier.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower.
Yeah.
That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Yeah, I know I normally do things, but sections and all that. Right, here we go. Okay, what else? Whoa, oh. I'm going down. Yeah. Okay, so where to now? Oh, no. Am I gonna run into Catafia?
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route. Huh? Huh. The copper mirror is calling.
The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder if there's anything of that here.
Ah. It's you, and...
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know, Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
And, okay, this version of you seems a lot better than what we got earlier.
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's experiments here will continue for some time. In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager at best. Her performance in the arena was nothing special. If it weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You're absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
So Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Yeah, that's not good.
I hear cowering.
The fight is on!
Always start with that. Makes things start with a bang. Oh, we're done. All right. Come here. Get him!
To victory! Filth! All or nothing! Ha!
Whoa. Yeah, you stop that.
Glory is upon us!
I hear cowering prey.
Lackluster!
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, wait.
Triumph at the spear tip!
I was somehow stopped.
Try that again.
Frozen.
Into the spotlight!
But nope,
Is that
not
all?
anymore. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think I actually ended it by then. Alright, let's go.
This place has the Fraxidus written all over it. Without the Silvers keeping the place hidden, they wouldn't have dared. Ugh, the irony. A Septimontian aiding the enemy to build their den in the heart of our city. Even the impregnable Griffon's fortress crumbles from within.
Yeah. Alright, next bit. Oh, she's here too.
I trust you've seen the experimental unit in the aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable. You know, it wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower.
So wait, before. Yeah, as Cartathea said, there's been many attempts to make a resonator for the Threnodian. And Meal was one of them. Probably already got that sooner, but I'm saying it now.
I discovered that a small piece of the Threnodian's essence within Mia was reawakened with the tower's resurgence into our world.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea. Before her death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
What?
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it once sought, to have the dark tides swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure, it would control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons. Oh well, it all failed in the end. In the face of her futility to resist corruption, that girl chose death. She drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking on her own blood.
Oh, that's not a good way to go. Not a good way to go out.
Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference. The Blessed Maiden single-handedly thwarted the Threnodian's designs in Raguna, but this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic. How beautifully tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious.
What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier, designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita.
So that's why she was trying to fix the bat matches.
Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And what if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Disgusting.
Yeah.
To treat Septimont like a plaything. Unforgivable. What is so poetic or romantic about a story where someone is driven to death?
It's not. What's this? No. Nothing. Alright. Oh, up here.
I hear cowering.
Let's go!
The fight is on! Break darkness!
The fight is here!
Glory is upon us!
Get him! Destroy!
I smell fear.
And it's near. Alright, go!
Into the spotlight!
And he's dead. Whoa, there's more.
Triumph at the spear tip! Flee, Bill! Yes!
Go, go, go!
Time to fight! Together we howl!
Okay, and now I go grab some. I'll grab these so I can actually summon a big warrior and then slash something. Those. Ah, over here. Yes, but what is... No, nothing. Alright, fine. Let's go. So, are we going to run into... As I said, are we going to run into Catafia at the end of this? Which would make some sense.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago.
Where are you going?
To claim the title.
No, you're not.
Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
That was never mine. The arena. I don't need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central harbor left by Imperator. You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need you. Long have you been forgotten.
Oh, that's mean. Fernodian.
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you.
Really?
Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you and then cast you aside. You cannot accept that from the start you were insignificant.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Yeah, not good. Alright, so wait, what did I just get? Okay, so basically all this is doing is just telling me a little bit more about what's going on. But do I really need this? Not gonna pay attention to it. Oh, on the source too. Well, the beginning bit. Oh, so right, source and fiction, so yeah.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh, I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators. A symbol of victory.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just keep going over there and seeing if what they do. Oh. Alright. Alright. Oh, we're still going down. How many times am I going down? Even though that is... Wait, Did... I'm confused. Is it that I didn't go to a certain spot on the elevator? And it didn't count? Really? Okay, now it's telling me to go down. When I already went down. Now what?
I've always carried this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still, I see it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes on me. I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore.
Right, it's time to end this. Right?
The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me. Cartothea spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And Mia, her resonance ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath. A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given. I've underestimated others, and I've underestimated myself too. But you, the arrogance, thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a single drop of life in you!
Yeah!
Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people, not the Sentinel and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow. But people need light. They'll chase it no matter what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow.
Yeah, because there's no... Because light always makes shadow. There's no denying that.
Mia, Cartothea, they were born and raised on these islands. They are daughters of Renacita. They belong to no gods but their own.
Yeah, that works. Okay, so now I'm fighting. Boss fight. Oh, the book opened. Ah, bright light! Oh.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent,
Ah.
I will raise my sword against divinity.
Okay, going through a
I
nice
heard your
little
request,
story.
but I prefer to handle this my way.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance.
Yes, it does.
I believe in you. Warrior.
You are the protagonist! Oh!
I swear, by the eternal sun, I will slay you!
And look at that smile. Oh, yeah.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes and of the aged.
Oh, yeah, can you not?
Blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and revel in the slaughter of the arena. From past to present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death.
Yeah. You tell it.
Glory is upon us!
Haha, go again.
Now, Brian! At the spear tip! Break darkness! Into the spotlight!
Whoa.
With me! To victory! Die, evil!
Go.
Together we howl! Meaningless. The fight is on!
Yeah. Come on.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death.
Whoa. 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 Black tide.
Pray to me!
Okay, oh! Oh, I'm supposed to click all the way!
Burn to dust!
Yeah, stand on it!
To victory! Bleed, Phil!
Go get
Glory is upon us!
her!
Brian, at the spear tip! Break darkness!
As like we know, I am the protagonist! You are not!
The second half.
And now it's time to fall!
With me to victory! Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word. Proud! Pitiful! Cry! Love! Race to the finish!
Yeah!
To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this life burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. Seems the play I've written isn't well received.
The scar. Could have had some backstory. Whoa. Oh.
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Oh dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
No, we don't have to. She's out.
Lupa.
Yay, and everyone's together. So, yeah. That was good. Is that the end of the first part? Or what?
It's real! Both of you are safe.
Yeah, of course they will be safe.
The Threnodian's frequency is gone. Well done, Lupa.
Yeah.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Oh, Abby?
Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Rover, are you okay?
Why couldn't you stick your head out before? Hey!
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Yeah. What?
Wait, we're already in Septimont?
Yes. We are. Ah, keep doing that.
I was just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me.
Wait, was that...
First it messed with my frequency, then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea?
Oh, wait.
And a girl I don't know?
Wait, don't... Catfear, don't tell me you were the one who did that to Abby. I did see that little grin that you just had there. Just before. I did see that grin.
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a Tadar.
What happened while I was out?
No, poor Abby. He's out the loop.
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Oh, wait. What's going on? Oh, we just got to a new page. So we went from source to fiction to reality, and yeah, I think I'm gonna, well, sort of finish this up. I don't think I'm that close to the end. I think I'm close to the end, so.
The event that brought forth the Dark Tide, it must have been my death. After that, the details of the story blur. It repeated so many times. It's hard to remember everything. All I remember is wandering the desolate city streets in a Septimont corrupted by the Dark Tide, unable to escape, until I met Carter Thea. She saved me. But in that story, we couldn't fully resolve the source of the disaster. Then in another story, I encountered you, my fellow warrior. After we parted, I awoke in yet another story, in the Veil of Glory, where I finally saw the Threnodian's true form in the submerged aqueducts. It had taken control of Mia's corpse, and was using the Fraxidus' Sonoro to grow its power. After defeating it, the Sonoro began to collapse. I passed through those crumbling pages to find you. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. My death. Well, I'll start from the very beginning. My journey to win the championship. I had failed to expose the family's match fixing. After being deceived by Domina Julia and winning the title on my own, my memories became a blur. I was probably under some form of control. The last thing I clearly remember was standing in the central hub in the Veil of Glory, pressing my spear into something that resembled a control panel. Then the Dark Tide began to surge. In the end, all of Septimont was swallowed by it. I'm not sure when all this started, or where the line between the reality I knew and the Sonoro world created by the Fraxidus began to blur. But in those 3 days of the story where Carter Thea didn't rescue me, I would always die on the first day, helplessly watching as my home slowly crumbled to dust.
Yeah. Thank God for Carter Thea.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Carter Thea saved me. The me who had lost her role and her memories. We wandered the abandoned city of Septimont and pieced together that the Fraxidus and the Threnodian were the true architects of the chaos. Yet in the end, my role was claimed by the Threnodian, and my body disappeared before Carter Thea's eyes.
I thought you disappeared at that point because she gave you a new role. But that does not make sense, does it?
But before I was lost to oblivion, Carter Thea gave me a sliver of her frequency.
Oh, okay, so that's what happened.
I think it was that frequency that unknowingly led to our paths crossing in the story.
Oh, yeah, it did.
Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Many years ago, Mia cast herself into the sea to escape the Threnodian's control. But Domina Julia recovered her broken body from the depths and handed it over to the Fraxidus. For years, they subjected her remains to twisted experiments until the Threnodian's essence, still lingering within her, finally awakened. The Threnodian took control of Mia's corpse, turning it into a half-human, half-sea creature monstrosity. It formed an alliance with the Fraxidus.
Yeah, it can do a lot because it did join with the Sentinel in Renacita. So, yeah.
The last trace of Mia's reverberation was forced to be part of it. Tortured and ravaged. Is there anything else you want to know? I'll hold nothing back. Oh, the script and the copper mirror you gave me. I'll return them to you now.
I didn't know I gave him to you in the first place.
It was a long story, but the ending turned out well. Though, thinking of Mia still upsets me. Her reverberations, trapped in that monstrous body. I can't imagine her suffering over the last 20 years.
When you defeated the Threnodian, you also set her free.
Yes. It was an honor to have that final battle with her. Thanks to you and Cartathea, I was able to rewrite the tragic ending of this story. Thank you, my fellow warrior, for believing in me.
Aww.
When I sensed the Threnodian's power here in Septimont, I immediately set out to find its source. It was quite sudden. I slipped through the smallest of cracks to enter this Sonoro, which severed my contact with the outside world. I found Lupa in the city. She had lost her role. We traveled together for a time and discovered the architects of the destruction, the Fraxidus playwright Cristoforo and the Threnodian. Sadly, the playwright did eventually erase Lupa's existence. As for me, I descended into the submerged aqueducts where I found the Threnodian. It had inhabited Mia's remains and was hiding within an experimental unit. Unfortunately, I was unable to eliminate it entirely. It evaded me, slipping into hiding. I reasoned that you would sense the anomaly and come to Septimont, so I sought to offer you my aid. I battled the playwright, and in doing so, stripped him of his ability to control the script. Afterward, he, along with the other Fraxidus overseers, fled from me. With that, the Sonoro began to collapse. It was then that we finally met. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Lupa and I formed a few theories during our investigation, though they may not be entirely accurate. In this Sonoro, where stories manifest as reality, roles define the identities of those within it.
Huh. So that's what the big emphasis on roles were.
To lose your role is to lose both your name and memory. In truth, Mia has long since passed and does not truly exist here. It was Lupa, not Mia, who won the 3-day Aegon. I suspect the stories created by the playwright cannot stray too far from their original frameworks, a limitation of his resonance ability. This is why he erased Lupa's name, swapping her and Mia's identities. This allowed Mia to summon the Dark Tide upon Septimont. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One?
Yeah, there's a few.
The central hub within the Veil of Glory was established by the Sentinel, and it appears no one had ever entered it before. Activating it requires 2 key conditions: victory, which grants the blessing bestowed by the Lioness of Glory through the Sentinel's mandate, and a trace of the Sentinel's frequency. The Threnodian set its sights on Mia for this very reason, which, in turn, brought its attention to Lupa. I struck a significant blow to the Threnodian within the story, but because I failed to prevent the corruption of the central hub earlier, it endured, drawing strength from that source.
Throughout this journey, I often saw the figures of Lupa and Mia overlap.
It seems the Threnodian was attempting to replace Lupa, hoping to use her to corrupt the hub, siphon its power, and ultimately destroy Renacita. Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? Apart from the playwright, I also encountered 2 other Fraxidus leaders. One, a woman with a bandaged eye, the other a man with scars across his face.
Surely they must be Frolova and Scar. But how is Scar in Renacita?
How did he get out of prison?
Unfortunately, I never had the chance to confront either of them directly. I saw them only briefly before they disappeared.
Or captivity, wherever he was, had been held.
I'm not sure why they've gathered here in Septimont. We must prepare for whatever plans they have.
Or was he actually able to flee before they even caught him? I'm not sure. It's been a while since I last been there.
Is there anything else you wish to ask, Righteous One? The Threnodian's frequency has vanished from Septimont, but I fear this is far from over. There is something else. Perhaps due to the dark tide in the Sonoro, I can feel my balance shifting. The Threnodian's pull is growing stronger.
Oh.
Now that I think of it, this could very well be part of the Fraxidus's plan.
You need to head to the Black Shores, Cardathia.
Yeah.
They've been dealing with the Threnodian for years. You should go there and run some tests. They'll know how to handle what's coming.
The Black Shores? Is that where you're from?
Yes, I invented the place. I built the place.
If it's a place you trust, then I will go. There's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub. Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Good. Let's set off together.
Yeah, let's do that. Alright. It hasn't ended yet, and as I said, we're practically at the end. So, I need to go back over here. And see what is the last thing I gotta do. Right. Wait, is it just close the door? Oh wait. Okay, so it's in here. Didn't Looper destroy that?
When Looper vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit, pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
Oh. What, for that reason?
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
How many things have been left behind for me?
Huh?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Looper who claimed victory. The Fraxidus's power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
Yeah, it seems very terrifying.
I once believed the Threnodian sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning tacit discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself.
Well, at least we know where I'm going next.
But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest.
Yeah, we need to take a little break.
Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
And that is... what? Ah. So lay a sword to rest.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back.
Yeah.
The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think she would have wanted to rest here. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments. And all our hopes.
And that's it. I'm done. Hooray! That's good. And look at all that stuff that I just got. So, yeah. Okay, there is still that one that's faded up there. So, what does that mean? Or is it basically the second part of the story which I'll be doing next? Would that fill that in? Or light it up something? I don't know. But at least I'm done. I'm happy. Ooh, championship next. Well, no, that just said that it was a side stuff. But so fun. And
let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Down here. Hooray, we finally got the second one. Hooray! How long has it been? Now we just gotta get even more. But I'll work on that later. Obviously. So, yeah. So let's grab my achievements. I got quite a few, so that's something to look forward to. Seeing what I got. Yeah, I got that. And D-suit. Okay, that's it. All is done. And as I said, I will be going, trying to pull Looper. Just because. Actually, I don't know why, just because, but I want to pull her. Which in turn, it's also going to make me want to pull a weapon. But I think weapon might be a stretch, but I'll still try. And we can like do that tomorrow. And yeah, as I said, I was planning on doing that yesterday, but I couldn't because I do everything, all of it in one go, and there was one thing that wasn't open until right now. So, just leave it a little bit and I'll get to it. But then again, there's also this as well. So, yeah. Always a permanent challenge, so, get some stuff from that. Should be fun. And, yeah, that is it. Good story. For once, we weren't the protagonist. Looper was the protagonist in this story. Well, in this part anyway. And, yeah, all ended nicely. All ended in a nice little bow. And, yeah. So, that is it. Well, at least for now. And I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was fun. And yeah. Okay. Bye.